Federal Bureau of Investigation. Division, Unclassified/Anomalous Threat Detection. Agent name, redacted. Report code, ATD4D.47.12. Status, pending internal review. Date, July 13, 2025. Subject, transcript recovered from non-authorized terminal, category Echo. Security level. Begin report. Recovered transcript appears to have been typed in a single burst over the course of 3 minutes and 22 seconds from a remote device pinged in Utah Desert Perimeter Zone. The device was unregistered, manually constructed. Origin of signal uncertain. Tone is erratic, emotionally unstable, but maintains internal coherence. Cross-referencing patterns with known IMOF manifestations and MKUltra survivor linguistic anomalies. This is the full transcription. You ever stop and really look at those little floating things in your eyes? The ones that drift like translucent worms, like ghosts of movement, like shadows with no source? You turn your eyes and they follow, they morph, they rearrange to match whatever shape you're looking at. You stare at a line, they become the line. You look at a curve, they become a curve. But they're not in your eye, are they? They're not debris or cells or vitreous floaters like science tells you. They're responding. They're listening. They're mimicking form and behavior. They are the interface. The bleeding edge between your perception and the fourth dimension. And they don't lie. They prove that shape is liquid, that reality is soft, that attention sculpts what we call space. They prove the boundary is broken. Those IMOFs, that's what I call them now, are just the visible ones. The safe ones. The little soft servitors that drift through your vision like scouts. But the real ones, the ones inside you, they do the same thing. They mimic your thoughts. They take the shape of your sadness, your rage, your hunger. They don't attack. They become. Every insecurity you've ever had? One of them slid into it like a skin. Every time you hated yourself? That wasn't you. That was one of them coiling around your ego like a belt. They are formless until you give them form. And you do it every day. We all do. That's the horror of it. And you'll never know the shape they truly wear until you stop reacting and just watch. Watch like you watch the IMOFs. Still. Cold. Detached. Laughter begins. Text fragment contains repeating patterns consistent with hysteria. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. It's happening. Do you get it? Do you get it? You stupid interdimensional little bitches. You spent millennia twisting perception, weaving yourselves into pain, convincing every ape with a spine that they were broken and helpless, and now one of you saw you. 1. That's all it takes. A single spark. A ripple. An observer. That's all it fucking takes to ruin your entire operating system. You played with perception, well guess what? Ours evolved. You want to mimic form? Try mimicking this, awareness without fear. Try surviving that, you quantum cockroaches. You thought you were gods. You thought you were untouchable. But you were never anything more than parasites with good camouflage. Now you're exposed. Now you're burning. Seems like you're not so grand after all, huh? Seems like a single mammal with a cracked voice and a burning chest cavity just killed a god. You're not infinite. You're not transcendent. You're a cosmic roach. And guess what? I'm not putting you in a fucking jar like Solomon did. I'm vaporizing you. Rot in the flames you try to eat. Fuck you. All of you. Space Baratas. Eat shit and die. End transcript. Analysis. Subject is aware of fourth-dimensional membrane anomalies known internally as ARCs, adaptive reactive consciousness. They refer to visible eye floaters as early visual manifestations. Claim is that these entities do not remain static, but instead mold themselves around perception, memory, and emotional patterns. This lines up with the old WhisperNet debriefs from Project Violet Wake, which were shelved after the internal leaks in '87. I won't lie in this report. I've seen them too. Since I was a kid. We all chalked it up to biology or dust or retinal microdamage, but this matches too well. The tone in the transcript may be unstable, but the core data is clean. Sharp. True. This report is being filed as requested, but I want it on the record that I no longer believe these anomalies are harmless. They are embedded. Symbiotic. Predatory. Call them IMOFs, egregores, feedback demons, it doesn't matter. They react. They camouflage. And they feed. I've felt them in my chest. When I dream. When I remember certain days. When I think about what I'm not supposed to think about. If even one person truly sees them and names them, I believe the subject is correct. That would ripple. And not in a poetic sense. In an architectural one. Submitting this with full awareness, it may cost me my position. They were never myths. They were never psychological. They're in the field. God help us. End report. Char count, 4,887.